Hi everyone. So let us solve this question. This question was asked in GATE 2024, and this kind of concept that I always discuss in my classroom program, right? So this question was from the topic directed acyclic graph. So they have given the DAG here, right? So there is only one concept if you know, okay? So you can solve this question in very less time. So this question was for 2 mark, you see, right? So I think anybody can solve this. So consider the directed graph, a cyclic graph, or you can say DAG. Okay, we call it DAG. Okay, popularly DAG, right? So which of the following is our valid vertex ordering? Okay, so you have to have the valid vertex ordering that can be obtained from a topological sort of the DAG, right? Topological sort of the DAG. So what we must know in case of DAG is when we are going for topological sort of the DAG, so you should know that suppose we are writing, suppose this is A, which is a vertex, okay, and we are saying that A is directed to be like this, okay. It means that A must appear first, okay. A must appear first in case of DAG. Remember, this is important, okay. Suppose A is directed to B, okay. If any vertex has started, okay, and it is ending to B, okay, A is directed to B means A must appear first, okay. I mean, if you're writing, so you should write AB like this, okay. You should not write BA. This is wrong, okay. So you have to observe here, right? So you see in this case, you see starting the vertex is P, and P is directed to Q, you can say, and R is also directed to Q. What is the meaning of that? P will appear first, okay, then Q will appear, okay, that is important. And in this case, R will appear first, okay, R will appear first before Q, okay. So P appears, okay, appears before Q, and R appears before Q, right? So what is the meaning of that? Your vertex ordering is going to be starting with PR, okay, then Q will come, so it will be PRQ, right? So some of the options you can ignore also. PQR, this is wrong because R is appearing later than Q, and this is also wrong, right? Because you see here R is appearing after the Q, right? So now there are two options which are left with, okay, B and D, okay. So let us go ahead. Now we are done with you can say we are done with these vertex P and R, okay. Now let us come to Q, right? So Q is directed to S. Q is directed to S, okay. So Q should come, okay. Q appear before S, okay. So Q must be appear before S, right? So there should be S now. After Q, S should be there. Next is Q is directed to V, right? It means Q appear before before V. Next is S to U and V to T, right? V to T. So in this case, S appears before U, okay, and then V appears before T, okay. This is important, before T, okay. Now let us write this possible ordering, okay. So PRQ is a correct sequence, yeah. PRQ is given here as well. Now Q is directed to S. Q is directed to S means what, guys? Q is directed to S, okay. It means Q appears before S, okay. Q appears before S. So in this case, you see Q appear before S, it is correct. And Q appear before S, it is also correct. Understand? So in both situation, Q appear before S. So S can be here, right? Q appears before V. So you can also say that, see, I'm just writing here, PQR. So here you can write, so PRQ, not PQR, PRQ, yes. So PRQ, now here it can be S, PRQ, here it can be V as well, okay, because Q appears, okay, before V. Now S appears before U. S appears before U. What is the meaning of that? S appears before U, right? So S appears before U means here it can be U, right? Here it can be S and here it can be U, you can say. Okay. Next. S appears before U, right? V appears before T. V appears before T. Now let us see this. So V appears before T. So you can say here it can be T. Okay. V appears before T means VT. Here it can be. Okay. So I think this is clear, right? So yeah. So this U S appears before U and V appears before T. You can say, right? Yeah. So it is fine. You can put U at the end also, right? Okay. No problem is there. Okay. So in this case, this is okay, right? You can put U here as well. No problem. Okay. So I'm just removing all these things. So in this case, you see VSUT. Okay. VSUT. VSUT, right? And in this case, D option is nothing but SVTU. Okay, SVTU, SVTU, right? So everything is correct only, right? So option B and option D is correct in this question. So what is the what concept I'm using here is, as long as this is directed acyclic graph, okay, as long as this is a directed cyclic graph, okay, and if you're looking for perfect vertex ordering, okay, if you're looking for perfect vertex ordering, okay, so what you have to do here is you have to first of all identify the DAG structure, right? So you just check the DAG structure. This is just a general procedure I'm telling you for topological sorting. Okay, so we need to ensure that the ordering has to respect the direction of edge in the DAG. Ordering has to respect the direction of edge, you can say edges in the DAG. And in topological sort, there is a edge from, you can say, vertex A to vertex B, right? Okay, so इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? A is directed to B. It means that A must appear before B in that ordering. ठीक है? So to determine which vertex orderings are valid, okay, topological sorts of a DAG, you have to keep in mind that if any vertex, okay, is directed to another vertex B, so that first vertex must come first, okay, before the second vertex, okay. So this is important, right? And you have to check the ordering. So option B and D will be good for this question. I think you understood this, right? So we'll meet in the next video solution. Thank you.